So as you can see here, it's pretty much stock. I put tape on the magazine just so I know it's mine, because there's a good chance that I'll probably get another one of these. But you can see I just used shoe glue and put a piece of wood, soft pine, something that the sight could actually grip onto. Once you screw it down hard enough, it kind of sinks into the wood. It's kind of like a cheapo Picatinny rail. Kind of wish it had one on it to begin with, but I mean, it's a toy and it's like $20. So, but yeah, I put shoe glue on that. It's just like a rubber glue. It's strong enough for shoes, so it's actually really, really good. Used to use it for airsoft, for our ghillie suits and stuff. Gluing net to it, so you can't really break this stuff. I mean, once it dries, it's on there. I threw a couple screws in just to be safe, but this is Red Dot site. They're cheap now. You could just get them on Amazon, like 20 bucks. They're cheap. They're not real, but it does work. Yeah, Red Dot. It has a couple different settings. And this one's more like a target, which is kind of cool. So that one's pretty cool too. But yeah, I didn't really mount this that straight. So I feel like the Red Dot's a better option because your sight isn't level. Some of those other crosshair, they'll be off a little bit. So when you aim, you're going to naturally try to level that, and the gun will be a little crooked and you won't realize it. But I looked down in the barrel here as I try not to kill myself. But let me grab a flashlight. I got a flashlight looking down in here, like halfway. The barrel's only like 3 inches long. This big opening is just nothing really. But the barrel ends right down there, and you can see at the end it actually has hop up, kind of like an airsoft gun. So what people don't know with airsoft, when you have ammo that you're shooting, the hop up is usually a piece of rubber that comes down and presses on the top of the ball in the barrel, and it creates a backspin, and you'll get a little bit more loft on the ball, and it increases accuracy side to side because it puts a backspin on it. So it's just going to kind of go straighter and kind of loft. Usually airsoft guns, you could adjust them, and you could kind of loft the ball or the BB really far. It's insanely effective. Like with airsoft, you could easily like 100 feet further. So I was looking at it, but it looks like it's plastic. I don't know, I figured I could probably get a little bit more accuracy if I coated that hop up with rubber. It might grip the ball better. So I kind of just dabbed some black goo on that hop up in there just to coat it so it maybe like grips the ball better. I probably should have did a test. It seems a little bit more accurate side to side. I'm not sure. But like I said, this thing was pretty good to begin with. Unless you live in a mansion or something, the range is definitely far enough for sure. So that's that on that. Balls, foam balls. Of course they're blue. But I was looking on Amazon. It looks like there's different types. There's some cheaper versions that are yellow or red, and I don't know, I might get some of those to check out, because for $50 they were kind of expensive. I feel like, I forget how much it was, but I just felt like it was a ripoff, because seeing some of the off-brand ones that offered like 100 rounds, they were only a couple dollars, where Nerf is trying to get you. But yeah, that's what I've done to this. That's the only thing I've done to this is the sight, and honestly, it's not really necessary, I feel like. It definitely brings the cool factor up a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty badass. And if I was to paint this, I'm pretty good at painting guns, like from when I used to play airsoft and stuff. I used to paint my sniper rifles and stuff, and my M4s. I don't even really want to, because this thing, I'm telling you right now, it would look pretty real. If this was painted like desert camouflage, if I was to paint this, it would look real. So I probably would just leave the orange tip just in case I had this thing in the yard, now that I live in the neighborhood. To load this thing, you just insert the foam balls into the magazine. They kind of just stay there, they're spring loaded. It's kind of cool. I noticed you could grab like a handful and just like mash them in, so it's like a little faster, sort of. Also, what's kind of cool that I noticed is they made the magazine kind of long enough to where you're walking, like if you're in the yard or like around the house. It's better on carpet, but you could just go up to the ball and alright, so there's 12 rounds in the magazine. Open that chamber up, get one down in the chamber. Now I got 13 rounds, and oh, that's a good shot. America! Need every last shot that you could get, you know. Could make or break a Nerf battle, so. Alright, now I'm going to test my modified extreme power Nerf sharp fire. There's nothing sharp about firing this thing. It's absolute garbage. Shits and giggles. Same distance, 35.